If everybody gets comfortable, just kind of, just a second. So, just relax for a few moments. Breathe in all that good life-affirming breath and let go of anything that's been on your mind, issues, anything like that. Just let it go. So take 3 really deep breaths and let go. Now I'd like you to open up your crown chakra. I want you to bring in the beautiful divine light. That light, the white light of purity, and have it just come in and take out anything that's not needed or wanted any longer. Any worries, thoughts, stress, anger, fears, feelings of unwellness, any of that. Just have the beautiful light of purity come down all through your body and go down into Mother Earth so it can be transmuted to positive energy and sent back to the source. While it is purifying and removing anything that's not wanted, now feel that light energizing and touching and affirming life within you. Just feel it going all the way down your body. And now we bring in the pink unconditional love light, that love that we have from the universe, from the source, from God, whatever you want to call this. And feel it come down and particularly come to your heart. And I want you to open your heart to feel the love that the universe, the source, God, the all has for you, each of us, each particular person. It is so unique and it is so honored and loved by the universe. Open up to that. Breathe in that love that the universe has for you and you alone. And feel all that beautiful pink light loving every part of your body, going all the way down to your feet and to your toes. Now we see the beautiful green healing energies come down into your head, down your body. This energy of soothing and healing any rough spots, anything that needs that particular healing, that soothing and comforting, all of that beautiful green light, and feel it going all the way down your body. These 3 beautiful lights are for you at all times, and you can open up your chakra to them and just fill your body with them at any time. And now I want you to open up that portal to the divine, to that love that's never been divided, that spondic love of liberation that wants only the best for you and everyone, that energy of connection, knowing that we are all one. Open up to it as it's brought down to this beautiful group, to each of you individually, but also to this beautiful church, to the loving hearts that you all are. Bring down this beautiful energy that the divine so wants to bestow on you all. And in this energy, let's imagine If every church, synagogue, temple, and spiritual center meditated on world peace. I am the commanding conscious presence that demands peace and harmony in every area and aspect of my life, in my work, in my play, with my friends and family, and within my inner being. The peace and harmony of God is active, present, in full operation, and complete manifestation. I send this peace out to every leader in every country and all who make decisions that bring change in our world. I know that the peace and harmony of God is active in every person, everywhere. I see this country surrounded by light as more people choose to meditate on peace. I surrender to Spirit the ways in which this will happen. I lay aside my limited opinion as I place my trust in the infinite wisdom of God, knowing that peace and harmony awakens in the hearts, minds, imaginations, hopes, dreams, and wishes for everyone. For the peace and harmony of God far outweighs any desire for disharmony or destruction. Wherever there is God, peace and harmony is active, present, and in full manifestation. And so it is.
Visualize the healing energy, filling each other, the room, and extending out throughout the world, sending its light to all in need and down to Mother Earth. The reading and homily this morning will be presented by Reverend Diana.
My homily today is on May Day, or Beltane. There was a song by Lorena McKenna that was called All Souls Night, and even though it was celebrating Samhain, it pertains to today's celebration of Beltane. In it, the lyric said, bonfires dot the rolling hillside, figures dance around and round, to drums that pulse out echoes of darkness, moving to the pagan sound. Somewhere in a hidden memory, images float before my eyes of fragrant nights of stars and bonfires, dancing until the next sunrise. Good morning. Today, we are looking at those hidden memories, images that float before our eyes, those images of bonfires, dancing, and the drums that pulse out echoes of darkness, all moving to the pagan sound. We are in that wonderful time of spring, a time of renewal and growth, an awakening of the earth and ourselves. The Celts were very close to the changes of the seasons. They divided the year into halves, the dark and the light. Samhain was the beginning of the dark half, with its counterpoint, Beltane, the beginning of the light. Samhain, or what is now referred to as Halloween or All Souls Night, was the last grass of summer. It literally means summer's end. Winter was coming, and it was regarded with a mixture of anticipation and dread. It was a time of release, a time to let go of unwanted baggage, fears, attitudes, just as the trees let go of their leaves. The winter was a time of hibernation, introspection, a dormant period. Then the spring comes, with Beltane being the celebration of the return of life and fertility to the world. The word Beltane literally means bright or brilliant fire and may refer to the bonfires lit by a presiding druid in honor of the Proto-Celtic god variously known as Bel, Beli, Lar, Balar, or Belinus. It could also derive from Bil, Tane, or lucky fire. There are many traditions that tell of the summer god being released from captivity, or the summer maiden wooed away from her earth giant father with the hawthorn tree representing the giant. Sometimes this wood is used for the maypole. Beltane joyfully heralds the arrival of summer in its full glory. On the eve of Beltane, the Celts built two large fires, created from the 9 sacred woods, in honor of summer. When the Druids raised the fire in the hilltops, they were performing a real act of magic, for the fires were lit in order to bring the sun's light down to earth. When the wood burst into flames, it proclaimed the triumph of light over the dark half of the year. Then the whole hillside came alive as people thrust brands into the newly warm flames and whirled them about their heads in imitation of the circling of the sun. The tribal herds were ritually driven between the two fires to purify and protect them for the coming year. The fires celebrate the return of life and fruitfulness to the earth. Celebrations included frolicking through the countryside, dancing the maypole, and going a martyr. Another custom was to leap over the Beltane bonfire. Young people jumped the fire for luck in finding a spouse. Travelers would jump to ensure a safe journey, and pregnant women would also leap to have the fire assure them an easy delivery. When the fire died down, the embers were thrown among the sprouting plant crops to protect them, and each household carried some of the embers back to kindle a new fire in their hearth. When the sun rose at dawn, those who had stayed up to watch it might see it whirl 3 times upon the horizon before leaping up in all its splendor. Young and old would spend the night in the green wood. In the morning, people would tear branches from a hawthorn tree and decorate the outside of their homes. The hawthorn is a tree of hope, pleasure, and protection. They would proceed back home, bedecking themselves with spring flowers, stopping at each house to leave flowers and enjoy the best food and drink that could be given. The tribal people were felt very close to the earth, sun, sky, water, and honored the presence of them all. They honored the season and asked for what they needed. They celebrated life and were grateful for what came to them. This is our time of revitalization, an awakening of our passions, excitement, wonderment. It's time to come out into the sun and shine. It's a time to celebrate the joys of beauty, warmth, all the joys of being human. Look to see where you have been dormant or hibernating and wake it up. It's time to rejoice in our life. Feel into those sleepy dreams that peek into your consciousness at different moments. See what fire you can light to ignite them and have them shine. Feel close to the awakening of our world, the new flowers, the trees blooming, the birds singing, the sun shining brighter and brighter each day. Celebrate, enjoy life, rekindle passions and creativity. Come alive with the spring. Feel into the fires of Beltane.
Thank you, Diana. Now,
Everybody would get comfortable and breathe in and breathe out. Let go of the day. Get a little centered. And now visualize a temple and see 7 steps going up to the top of the temple. And see yourself walking up them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See a bench in the middle of the temple and see yourself sitting down. And bring down that magic mirror and look deeply into it. And I want you to take a real deep look into yourself and seeing what parts of you need to be awakened. Which parts of you wants to be fed to that creativity, to light up that part of bringing spring, the powers of Beltane into your life so that you get woken, that you are energized. See where your energies want to start flowing. See what part has been frozen or darkened and bring it to the light. So just take a moment and feel into seeing your energies flow and where does it take you. See the light of spring moving any obstructions, anything that's no longer wanted, and see it just flow out like a river that's been frozen and it's starting to move again, the waterfalls that are flowing. Just feel that you are opening up and whatever has been frozen, whatever has been dammed up is starting to flow. Also, in this energy, bring your wishes. What do you want to have happen? What do you want to see? It's like planting a seed and watching it grow. What do you want to bear fruit this year? We're going to say thank you to the magic mirror, and know that at any time, all of this energy can flow in you. The things that you see coming forth, watch them come to fruition, and see that the passions and creativity are flowing more fully in each of us. Thank you.